Alright, time for a Naafiri game. I will be playing against the Viego here, which should be a fine matchup for me. Ideally on this champ you want something that doesn't invade you early, because your early game is relatively weak and punishable, and that is something that's definitely not great. So against like a Kindred or a Lee Sin or an Elise, Elise doesn't really invade that much, but against like more aggressive junglers like Graves as well, potentially you could be in a bit more trouble. So that would require a potion instead of not buying a potion at all. Hello? Wonder if they have their sound on. Both of my bot laners are AFK, eh? That's spicy. Alicia is definitely a bit, definitely ideal. Okay, they're both here. It's fine. I like the biggest problem about Naafiri jungle at the moment is definitely just her clear speed. Like you have that initial clear speed and it just isn't great. Like ideally right now you want to look for like an early gank if at all possible, like a 3-camp gank or something. I'm not going to get Alicia at all. That's absolutely lovely stuff. Nice. But this is about the worst thing that could happen, because not getting Alicia definitely slows me down tremendously. So this is really bad. Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. We'll see if how that turns out. I can't kite the camp here really either because of my pets, unfortunately. So that says I'm not gonna die. All right, interesting. A good thing here, at least, my bot lane or my Vayne is completely AFK under turret, which means the bot lane gank looks feasible after the level 3. Because we're just gonna have to clear our entire bot side. We have to get all our skills. Like without all our skills, it's definitely not going to happen for anything, but all our skills are required. So that is for sure. Let's get this done. This needs to be cleared as well. I need this W at the very least to be able to get a successful gank off. It seems like Vayne is just completely AFK though, so that is unfortunate. Very interesting stuff. Okay, well, Vayne actually just straight up AFK. Wow. Wow. I don't know how he got that kill, but okay. He's gonna play aggressive. I'm just gonna see if I can do something about this. That's all good. I guess I'll go pick up the kill. What is going on here, man? Like, Vayne didn't even disconnect or anything. She's just not playing the game. Right then. That's what we wait for. We don't use our W ever until they flash or dash away. That's pretty big range. So it is important that you hold this until that moment. So I waited after his flash. If you go for this... Well, I'm going to have to go for this. What is this Ashe doing? What just happened, man? My Vayne went from completely AFK to the enemy just completely trying for something. And wait, can I recall, please? I need to recall as fast as possible is what I wanted to say, because now I have a really high risk of losing all my topside camps. It's possible that I lost all of them now. Let's get the this item right here and just go out of base as fast as possible. See what the Viego did. If Viego started here, cleared up, and took my topside, then that's fair. Usually if you go for a 3-camp bot side clear into a bot lane gank, you need to go for the gank and back as fast as possible in the first opportunity you get. Otherwise, you run the risk of losing all your topside camps, which I may have done. And if I didn't, that's really good for me. It's really good for me. Nice. Okay. That's actually really, really good for me. A little lucky as well. But yeah, it's probably that's definitely an elo skew thing, I suppose, as well. Playing in lower elo here, so makes sense that it might not be taken. Otherwise, you would just be heavily punished. So now this is going to respawn at about 420. This is going to respawn at about 440-ish. Thereabouts. So we are going to look for the respawn full clear all the way down. And then we can look for a return gank to bot lane, basically. To, well, punish them for not having flashes. That type of deal would be great. That's what we're going to look for here. In this out. Good. Might have to go mid lane here. Ghost. Close to distance. Close to distance with that. Okay, he blocked it pretty well. I have good damage output, but not enough damage output, sadly. Unless I hit both of those. I didn't hit both of them. Hitting one is not enough, so I'm not going to be able to die against this. He is also even going to have a chance at killing me now, actually, so I need to be respectful. That sucks. Close one. But, yeah. Use Ghost to close distance there. Het can mostly tank for me, so I don't have to worry about being low HP too much here. Gonna have to go for this clear. Finish off my 2 camps on the bot side here to finish my clear rotation a bit. And then should be okay. Getting 2 kills in the early game like that is very beneficial for this champion though. Like a little bit of helping you off the ground with like an early kill. So that's why if I can go for a level 3 gank on this champion, I will. Because it just helps so much in being able to play your game well. Because otherwise your clear speed is just really slow. If you obviously don't have any gank opportunities, then, you know, don't go for anything and try too hard. It's just going to be stupid. But, you know, if there are chances like that where the enemy bot lane is just pushed your bot lane in very, very far, or your top lane or whatever it might be, wherever you're starting, it is always good to do that. But do keep in mind that you have to insta reset if you want to make that work. Otherwise you would lose too many camps or have way too big of a risk of losing too many camps. That's obviously not good. 36 CS Viego. There are chances here that his Raptors are up. Some chances. We're gonna check top scuttle. It's not up. We're gonna check his Raptors. This takes a little while to respawn. His Raptors are here. Okay, perfect. So we take those then. Get this down, and then I might as well here. Okay, Garen is there. Interesting. Not gonna smite if I don't have to here, by the way. I'd rather hold my smite for like the Krugs now, since I'm also gonna try to check those and see if they're up. Since we just saw Viego bot, they might even go for Dragon with the Garen being bot side and all, so I kind of have to just do this. And I'm gonna hold my smite until I have to use it in their jungle. So I like, for example, if I didn't have to use it on Raptors and then I used it there, and then I go for Krugs and then he shows up and smites it away, then that will be a big disadvantage to me, right? Because then I wasted my smite on Raptors for no reason. And then he would smite away the Krugs and have that advantage. Now, he obviously does Dragon here as expected. So we saw him bot. We assumed his topside could be up, so we just take it. And now we're just going to clear this right here. And then the Rift Herald's going to spawn about 20 seconds or so, which I might be able to take. We'll see if that's going to be a possibility. The lane advantage currently says yes. I also don't think he can really contest me. He's also not really backed yet from what I have seen, but he may have recalled in between. Okay, don't smite this obviously, because if I'm gonna go for Rift Herald, I want my smite to be up. So that's why we're not smiting here at all. And I think going for Rift Herald here is okay. The wave position isn't good, but the wave from mid is pushing into the enemy mid lane. And my Ornn is coming out of base. Decides to teleport after walking half the distance first, so that's interesting. I'm a little bit worried about this Rift Herald right now, if I'm being honest. Because the wave position on top is definitely not favorable with the Ornn resetting and all. So we're just gonna have to see how that turns out. I do have mid lane priority, so I do think I'm okay in that front. Okay, this is not that. This is not good. Did I get it? Oh, he got it with a Q smite. Are you serious? That's disgusting, honestly. I'm dead. Wow. Really got it with the Q smite there? Man. That sucks. Okay, well, I guess I indeed got greedy. Yeah, that's the downside there. I kind of expected their top laner to have priority rotation because of my Ornn's wave positioning. He wasn't really shoving it. He wasn't really going to do anything with it. So it was always going to be bad there. I just needed to not lose the smite battle, and I did. Do a Q smite from... Oh, wait, no, he had the... he has more stacks than me. Fair enough. He had... if I did one more camp, I would have had these stacks as well, but he had a higher smite value than me. That makes sense. Alright, I did not pay attention to that. It's a really big mistake on my end. Him having a higher smite value definitely hurts me there. He got an initial clear in which upped his jungle tempo, which gave him a higher smite value, which made my play extremely stupid, essentially. But that was really bad for me. That puts me in a much worse position here. For sure. Okay, I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful here. That smite difference there is a big problem for me, because now he got both objectives, and I did not pay attention to him having that. I'm not gonna let him have my camp, though. I can recover from this, it's just not great. I'll be able to gank mid lane in a second here. We do have a Vigar cage and stuff, so... Close distance. Hold on to your W, because you don't want to use it too early. Use it now, so you can just get him at the finish off. You would not be able to flash or dash away there. It's always important to hold your W. Holding W is the most important thing. I'm gonna check his topside cams. Okay, there, I'm down. That's fine. Then we're just gonna go for the top lane gank here, if at all possible. Should be. But yeah, my topside is basically defended, so I'm not too worried about losing that. I'm just gonna go for like some stuff here. We see the Viego bot. We knew this. I'm gonna ghost here as well. Hold my W once again. Don't have to ult. Okay, there we go. I always use W to either finish them off or to, well, catch them on a flash or dash away. That is the stuff we kind of want to look for. That is fine. Garen has shoved the wave in, so that's a good situation to go for. Viego is still bot. His camp should be respawning about now, which is why I'm going to go for this. Or at least his Crux could be up. I think his Raptors might be up soonish too. Check his red buff potentially, but it's going to be down. If Vigar is bot, so I'm going to transition towards this mid wave because it's massive. So I don't really want to lose the wave in, like, at all. Okay, there are his Raptors, yes. He's going to walk up to the turret. I'm just going to patiently wait for Vigar at this point. Wait for Vigar, wait for Vigar. Perfect. He's going to get caged. Okay, this is not ideal, but it should be okay. Wow. Okay, Vigar doesn't do anything, apparently. I maybe overthought that a little. I should have, in that situation, backed out a bit more and waited for some of my cooldowns to be back instead of trying to overforce and get hit by melee damage. Also got ignited, which is not great. But yeah, fair enough. I was a little bit too optimistic. I also had a lot of gold, so I shouldn't have taken the trade there. Making some mistakes on this one. Really is a cooldown game with Naafiri, and I didn't play my cooldown game correctly there because you need your cooldowns to be able to do something, and without your cooldowns you're significantly weaker, so you definitely don't want to deal with that. Okay, guaranteed feed. Don't think they can do anything against me here. Defend this turret. They're relatively low, there's not much they can do. Didn't hit, really? Wow. I think that could have actually killed. Like, genuinely. Just hold the wave here. So, we don't have any issues. Them pushing. Alright. 2-0 Viego. Interesting. There's the dragon. I knew that was undefendable. I danger pinged my bot lane, but I should have done that more aggressively, probably. They were obviously going for dragon there. There's not much I can change about that. Now we're just going to take his camps because those are, like, better to take instead of going defensive for my own camp since we know where he is. So that's going to be what we go for here. My bot lane didn't listen to my ping. I should have pinged more aggressively because the dragon was very obvious to me. But yeah, that's a mistake, I suppose. We definitely go for his topside camps here because we know everything is up. We checked it recently. We saw the respawns and all that. And we know he's bot side, right? So we definitely have to punish. He is in a very good state. Some of that to my own mistakes, to be fair, but I just gotta make sure I keep up my consistency to the best possible scenario. Whoa, that's the Garen build right there. What is going on? Right, good. Got my Gore Drinker finished now, so we are much stronger. He does have his... No, he does. I don't know if he does, mostly. Let's go mid. Should be an easy gank as long as Vigar gets us like a stun gauge off on a guy. Go for it here. Ulting wouldn't change anything, really. Like I didn't ult. Oh, Vigar's going for it. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, you flashed? Really? Man. Okay, fine. That sucks. I was able to turn it a little bit there. That Vigar went for it, though. Oh, okay, that's... oh, yes, of course. I am dead. I am so dead. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know why Vigar just did that. Like, he could have ulted that so many times during that fight, and then he decided to flash, whatever. I lose my entire topside for that. Interesting. This is going to get a little tough, I think. Some due to my own mistakes, but also, look, yeah, the enemy team is playing much better. The laners are generally playing better. I guess Viego is having some better fight situations compared to me as well, and he got the smite on my Rift Herald, which definitely hurt me significantly. That was bad. Yeah, these mid lane fights are not great. Here in bot. We'll be fine, though. Hitting level 11 is going to be a big one. We're just going to clear our bot side camps, try to get this fight finished off. I know he took pretty much all of my top side camps, most likely. So, it's just going to be is what it is right now. We can be completely fine later in this game. I'm not too worried about it. You shouldn't be either. As long as you keep a decent like CSing phase up, even if you're losing objectives and stuff like this, should be fine. Those two camps were down. My wolves could be up at this point. I don't know. Viego is top lane. He just did Rift Herald, so all of his bot side camps should basically be up. Go for the one on low HP. Finish him off. Can I move, please? It doesn't finish him, really? Wow, how is he 1 HP, man? Are you serious? It's pretty big range. If he makes a misstep, he dies. I don't think he will, but he could. He got to live on 1. That is rather unfortunate. Alright, we know all of his bot side camps are up since he is top, so we're just going to take that from him. Trying to take whatever we can get type of deal, right? Again, don't smite any... Like, I do have a smite ready, but don't smite this until you have to smite something. This is down, that's fine. Close the distance over the wall. Nice. Those are the situations where I would go for distance. Respectable, Vayne, don't worry about it. Killed all my pets. Okay. It's fine. Let's go for this. He's dead. Alright, sure. Oh, please don't take this from me. Are you serious? Oh, great, great. That is really bad because that would have been a level up, which is extremely significant in a fight situation. That's really dead, probably. Oh, yes, Vigar Cage. Oh, why would you take my camp even, man? That's so annoying. Alright, then Vayne, sure thing. Get another longsword. 7 kill Viego. He's going for a crit build as well. Wow. Really going in on that one. Okay, okay. I'm in a pretty good state. I do have quite a bit of deaths, but I mean, yeah. It happens. I'll be fine though, because getting like late game scaling with this is going to be really, really good. The level up wouldn't have made a difference here though. So at least there's that. If it would be really sad. Grouping relatively well too. Ooh, I'm gonna start losing my camps to Vayne. Lovely stuff. I'll level up. Be fine, I can ult here. And W, he's gonna get close to escaping, so we finish him off for 1,000 right there. My pet blocked that. He does not die to my pets, unfortunately. He might, still. A little bit of luck with my W engage here. My pets blocked them. Okay. It is really sad there that the Ornn didn't intercept that faster, but I'll take the trade. Like, he does still die. I get 1,000 gold off Viego. And that is again why we hold W, because he was getting close to the wall, and I W'd as my last resort to follow him over the wall after his flash, which is really good. So, yeah, that's not bad. Let me see here. Against this team, I would definitely want Death Dance first, I think. So that is what I'll do. We're basically just going to go like Death Dance Maw type angle, right? Be like as bruisery as possible. So that's what we're going to go for here. Let's take this, and that. Sure. This is big. Getting the 1,000 gold off the Viego there is huge. I am obviously racking up quite a few deaths. But yeah, they are making these fight situations a lot better for themselves. I think Orin could have saved me there, though, if he would have helped me slightly faster, better. Okay, these camps are up. Good. I calmly clear. No point in going mid lane here, because I wouldn't be able to defend that by myself anyway. He's going to check my bot side camps. I'm assuming Brand's going to get engaged on by someone soon, so we're kind of covering for him there. He is not, in fact. Interesting. I'm going to flank this. Defending that turret is not something I was really going to go for by myself, but flanking this should be fine. Oh, why did I have to get Ashe ulted, man? Really? Alright. Yeah, if I was able to move, they just die there without, like, me dying whatsoever. But the Ashe ultimate, of course, like 3 seconds CC from that, and there's nothing I can do. That's real sad. That's just real sad. Like, what do you do about that? Nothing. Great. Alright, then. They could Baron. Absolutely. They have Brand Vayne damage on Baron. That should be good. Even though Vayne is going for, I don't know what that build is. He's also just hitting Raptors instead. Alright, we'll just sprint out of base. Get to the Baron as fast as possible. I don't know why Vayne's still auto-attacking the Raptor camp instead of just doing Baron, but... You know. A minor detail, I suppose. Look at this guy, man. I don't wonder if I even make it for the smite. I think I should still go for it. I don't make it for the smite anymore. Alright. Walking towards it is never a bad thing there. I could have technically walked towards like my bot side camps there, but you know, it is better to just go walk towards it and then not be needed in this situation than not walk towards it and then yeah, losing Baron. So need to not get Ashe ulted. Oh, he took my bot side entirely, did he? Oh, he didn't. Get this out of here. Ashe is somewhere in this vicinity. I'll pop the ghost to close a bunch of distance here initially. Build. Close the distance there. I missed my ability, sadly, but she should still be dead. I can chase. It's already over, okay. I have low ult cooldown. We have 20 seconds on this dragon, which I won't have ult for, but that's okay, I think. 3 of them are dead, so don't think that should be too big of a deal. Make sure not to face check randomly. There he is. Are you seriously not? Oh, okay, that doesn't work anymore. Right. That's great that my team is just not wanting to show up. Sure not to get hit by anything. Use my thing here. Finish him off. Builds. Need to not be stupid here. Like I could hop the wall there and go for Xerath, but I would be very, very greedy and very dumb. Because if I do that and I die, it'd just be significantly worse, right? There's no reason to do that. Finish this off. Okay. Take my reset here. I get the Death's Dance. And we'll get the Hex Drinker with that. And the Longsword. Good. Going very Bruiser here. Could go shove top lane in, potentially. Okay. Walter's dead. That's like 600 gold for them too. Here goes bot. We go bot then. Close distance. And finish him off, hopefully. Good damage. Face with W once again. Beautiful. We have good sustain, good survivability, good damage. And this is what like this build will do for you. You know, you can survive, do good damage, and yeah, just be a menace, essentially. Don't... Could actually... Ah, he's dead. Never mind. There's no reason not to go for this, honestly. He flashed, that's fair. 3 of them are dead, so the only other guy that could help him is Garen, and like he by himself is not going to survive me, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Go for this guy. Why did I have to tank the Ashe ultimate again? That's annoying. Okay. Can't hit anything. Beautiful. Totally not close. What are you talking about? Now, let's take some of his camps to regenerate some of my health here, if possible. Jack is red as well. They should all be here. It should give me potentially enough HP back to help this fight, but it's going to be a matter of if the fight's still going to continue after I finish all of his topside camps. Because without like pretty much all of them, I won't have enough health for this. Let's see. Garen is not really a target I necessarily want to go for. Ashe ultimate, okay. Pushing double turrets is going to be nearly impossible. We should leave. I have my Maw in base as well. I could just go get that. Might be able to turn some kind of fight. Smite here because I have another one anyway. Don't go too aggressive. That's a dead Ashe. That's what we're gonna go for. Wait for an opening with your ult. Activate my ghost. Close this distance as well. We are a menace. We are very, very difficult to kill. We just need to wait for a good opening. And that was a good opening. Perfect. Using W to like distance close, etc. Distance close as well. And finish him off. Perfect. Well, a little bit of a spicy game for sure. But yeah. Last 2 items would have been Maw into a Ravenous Hydra here. You could also go Guardian Angel, but I would have gone Ravenous. And that would be it for Naafiri. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button below. And I will see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing 30k damage, which is very respectable. Ornn did a reasonable amount as well. My Veigar and my Vayne did almost nothing, which is expected. So that's fine. True damage to champions at 1100, just smite damage. You have objective damage at 18.4. Obviously, he had a big advantage here, and my early game wasn't great. I didn't get a leash, which already hurts Naafiri a significant amount right now with her slow clear speed. So that hurt, and then, yeah, I just didn't really get the chance to get going throughout anything here, so that kind of sucks. But, you know, objectives are down, but CS is consistent, and that was what we kept up. Healing done at 21.8. We have damage taken at 44.8, which is the most. Self-mitigated damage another 37.8. We about, I guess if you add it up, took about the same damage as Ornn, which is respectable, definitely. Gold earned at 16k here. A lot of this is just that consistency in the clears, right? And really capitalizing on Viego's camps as much as possible when he did go for those objectives, to ensure that I had consistent good gold income and good experience income to the point where I can win team fights for our team later, even though we are, well, losing, really. So, you know, yeah, there's that. For the runes here, Conquer healed me for 770, but obviously adaptive damage is very significant there, that you do not see. A Triumph, 2000 HP, 460 gold. Tenacity, good at graph for about 1000 extra damage. We have Ultimate Hunter, because we want the ult cooldown as much as possible. and then Eyeball Collection for the extra AD. Build-wise here, I would have gone Maw, sold my boots for one of the defensive boots, which would fit this enemy team the best, and then we just take Ravenous Hydra, and we will be at a full build situation with no issues. A very durable, very survivable situations. So yeah, that is it for Naafiri. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like button below, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another one. Bye.